If you don't get what you want, you suffer. If you get what you don't want, you suffer. Even when you get exactly what you want, you still suffer because you can't hold on to it forever. Your mind is your predicament. It wants to be free of change, free of pain, free of the obligations of life and death. But change is law, and no amount of pretending will alter that reality. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our separate ways, I to die and you to live. Which of these two is better, only God knows. By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Life contains but two tragedies. One is not to get your heart's desire, the other is to get it. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of, for credit is like fire. When once you have kindled it, you may easily preserve it, but if you once extinguish it, you will find it an arduous task to rekindle it again. The way to a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of, for credit is like fire. When once you have kindled it, you may easily preserve it, but if you once extinguish it, you will find it an arduous task to rekindle it again. The way to a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. If all our misfortunes were laid in one common heap, whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be content to take their own and depart. In all of us, even in good men, there is a lawless, wild beast nature which peers out in sleep. Esteemed friend, citizen of Athens, the greatest city in the world, so outstanding in both intelligence and power, aren't you ashamed to care so much to make all the money you can and to advance your reputation and prestige, while for truth and wisdom and the improvement of your soul you have no care or worry? I did not care for the things that most people care about, making money, having a comfortable home, high military or civil rank, and all the other activities, political appointments, secret societies, party organizations, which go on in our city. I set myself to do you, each one of you, individually and in private, what I hold to be the greatest possible service. I tried to persuade each one of you to concern himself less with what he has than with what he is, so as to render himself as excellent and as rational as possible. I decided that it was not wisdom that enabled poets to write their poetry, but a kind of instinct or inspiration, such as you find in seers and prophets who deliver all their sublime messages without knowing in the least what they mean. God takes away the minds of poets and uses them as his ministers, as he also uses diviners and holy prophets, in order that we who hear them may know them to be speaking not of themselves who utter these priceless words in a state of unconsciousness, but that God himself is the speaker, and that through them he is conversing with us.